Hi, welcome to Unit 1 at Blue Moon, and this is the unit where we're going to start covering material in our textbook, and that is in Chapter 1. The important things that I think are in this book, the couple of really important concepts, is the marketing orientations. In the marketing orientations, we start first with the production orientation, which just means selling what we got. Whatever's easy, we just sell it. If that's not working, we might move to the sales orientation. And I like to think of the sales orientation as selling harder. That might be more ads, more salespeople, more promotions, more deals. So selling harder, that same product we had before. The third orientation is called the market orientation, and that's when the company says, wow, maybe it's not just enough to have a product and to push it, sell it harder. Maybe we need to sell what it is people want. So we begin to think from the customer's point of view. So what is it that customers really want? How can we change our product to meet a need of our customers, or come up with a new product to meet a need? So that's the market orientation. And then the fourth one is the societal orientation, and that's the idea of doing something good, not just for our customer, not just selling a good product, but going beyond that and doing something for society as a whole. We'll also have, and we'll talk about those orientations in the creative meeting, where we're going to do some work on Barry's best bags. Barry's got a bunch of black bags, and they're kind of stuck in the production orientation. So we're going to think of what can we do to help them move to the sales, the market, and even perhaps the societal orientation. So that's what we're doing in the creative meeting. And then in the chit chat, I want you to think a little bit about value. Value is an important concept in this chapter. Value is not about being the cheapest product. So we need to get away from thinking that we have to be cheap in order to sell a product, or the lowest price. Value is the idea of what you get for what you give up. Now that's my definition. So do I feel good about something I buy, whether or not I pay a whole lot of money for it? Has to do with the values it brings to me. I think I've been confusing how I said that. But anyway, all right, let me give you a couple of examples. I asked this in a class, and a student showed this. This is a turtles bracelet, and some of you may be familiar. It's a $1 bracelet, and what you probably can't see are these interesting little beads. These are owl shapes, and so it's $1. Kind of a cheesy little plastic bracelet, but this student felt like it was a lot of fun to collect. Kind of reminds me of Beanie Babies, where the collection of this item became important. So that is inexpensive. It brings her value because of the fun, the collectability of it. Here's another expensive product. Have you heard of Yeti coolers? Crazy expensive cooler, but the people who want those, who need that feature, believe that that $300 cooler brings them value, and so it's worth it. So it's an idea of, is it worth it to you? So I've asked you to tell us about some products that bring you value, so we can think about things differently, not just about being cheap, but what it brings you. And then we also have a case study, the Girl Scout cookie case study. Now, Girl Scout cookies are an interesting product of something that brings value, and I think the value there, oh gosh, they've gone up to $4, but people still buy them. I think what we buy is we get an added benefit. We get the idea that we are helping girls in Girl Scouts. We also may be, depending on our background, we may have some nostalgia involved in those. You know, that you've always bought Girl Scout cookies, or you were a Girl Scout and want to help the Girl Scouts. So the value there isn't just necessarily in the cookies themselves, but in what you're promoting. So big concepts in this chapter: value and market orientations, production, sales, market, and societal. And then there is one more thing that I shouldn't leave out. It is the idea that everybody in the company is vital in marketing. There may be only a handful of people who actually have the title, marketing manager, sales manager, advertising manager, but everyone is important in marketing of a company. So whether it's the person who cleans the restrooms, hey, that makes an impact on how you feel about a company you go in, or if it's how the person answers the phone, or if it's how accurate or inaccurate perhaps billing is. Everybody in a company can have an impact on the marketing of that company. So those are some ideas in Chapter 1. Hope you have a great week. This material is all due by Sunday. So let me know if you have any questions. Take care. Bye-bye.